The executive governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwoolu, is currently immersed in a scandal by a young man, Mr. Emmanuel, who is alleging that Governor Sanwoolu is his father. Hello everyone, welcome to TTube TV. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're an existing viewer, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel and drop your beautiful and constructive comments in the comment section below. As the governor of Lagos State is getting ready and campaigning vigorously for a second term in office in 2023, a scandal is currently brewing. Out of the blues came this 27-year-old man who said that the governor is his father. But Governor Babajide Sanwoolu's lawyers have, invoked the immunity clause because Emmanuel has taken the case to court. But because of the immunity clause that is enjoyed by every serving governor in Nigeria, they are pulling that weight to say that it's covered by the immunity clause in this paternity suite, as filed at the Efuru Division of the Delta State High Court to prevent the governor from submitting to a DNA test. So, my people, the question is, where is Mr. Emmanuel from? Why is he now coming out at age 27 to claim that the governor is his father? We can recall that Mr. Emmanuel's mother is called Grace Moses. And Mr. Emmanuel said his mother, Grace Moses, had reached out to Babajide Sanwoolu, but to no avail. He told the court that his mother, Grace, and Babajide Sanwoolu had a relationship between 1994 and 1995. He said, I'm going to quote, "I'm 100% sure that I am the son of Governor Sanwoolu. I just want to see the man, sir, as my father." Emmanuel also told some newsmen that he does casual jobs to survive with his wife and 3 kids. Stated that for the past 27 years, he has not seen his father. He submitted a 19-paragraph statement that claims Sanwoolu was the staff of a company that was operating in Delta State from 1994 to 1995, stating that it was during this period that he impregnated his mother and she lost contact with him when he relocated from Warri. My people. This is quite heartbreaking, Whenever there is always this paternity back and forth and all of that, it's always very emotional because nobody deserves to be brought into the world and be rejected, And the truth of the matter is, in this day and age, right, what should be unclear about paternity when it's so easy to do a paternity test to ascertain if it's the father of the man or not, because we know in some cases where there's an away match by a certain man who is, I believe, Governor Sanwoolu was married at that time because he's been with his wife Ibijoke for I think over almost 20 years, thereabout. So maybe Baba just decided to play away match at that time with Grace and Bede can't enter, and of course, for some women who maybe just had this brief fling or one night whatever affair with a man and all of that, it's always heartbreaking because the truth of the matter is we women are the incubators, and the moment we decide to have kerewa with a man, I think we carry a higher responsibility to determine if we want to keep the baby first, if we are going to face or ready to face the consequences of the kerewa, or if we are going to keep the pregnancy or not. So it starts from the point of preventing yourself. Number one, avoiding even doing kerewa with somebody that you have no stakes with. Number two, prevent such things. The prevention goes both ways, but almost to avoid stories that touch like this, protect yourself as a woman. Because the truth of the matter is that it's not easy coping with a man who has absconded, who you cannot even trace. You don't even know him to the point of maybe tracing him to his family, then to the point of, accepting paternity and everything. As you can see, Jide Sanwoolu has grown, being whoever he was before, now becoming the governor of Lagos State and all of that. So the woman allegedly, assumably, just lived her life nurturing a child that was rejected, or that was not even, maybe wasn't even aware that she was pregnant, whatever the situation. But she had decided to keep the child, and for her to have taken responsibility to single-handedly raise this child is not rice and beans. So ladies, it always comes down to our table to say, yes, you know, we have a lot at stake here. Our lives, sometimes our career, our well-being, our mental health, our, it's just so much to take in. So my own whatever is to avoid stories that touch. I think we need to be more proactive, and we need to always know the reality on ground. Is it an away match? What can I do to prevent stories that touch and all of that? So with this, the question is, Gominawa, is it true you do or you no do between 1994 and 1995 with Madam Grace, the mother of Emmanuel? Your Excellency, sir, we are asking respectfully, but really, to be quite serious, I think what immunity clause is brought about that. I don't think it even needs to get to that point, because I believe the boy will have written to you through his lawyers first, but because they didn't get any concrete response from you, or maybe an avenue to have discussions, then they decide to pull it through the law, which is the only way they can go, which is the only recognized way legally. Then you now have to pull up the immunity clause. But remember that you're not going to stay there forever. Even if you win next year election for another 4 years, 4 years is going to come and go. But the truth of the matter is, we are supposed to be held accountable for whatever we've done, especially where human life is involved, especially when conjugal kerewa something is involved. So it's not just the woman. I think the child, the man in this case, 27-year-old man, we say is just a casual worker. And thank God he's not a robber. Thank God he's not done anything to spoil the name, that kind of thing. But people are asking, assuming this man turned out to be a doctor, or in quotes, a successful person, would the governor not give him an audience? If he had happened to be another Mark Zuckerberg, would the governor not give him an audience to even have a discussion with him? Life is in phases, and honestly, this life, balance at all. I wish Mr. Emmanuel well, because one can imagine the emotional torture he's going through if this story is true. So we'll keep you updated on this, because it's a very serious matter that has to do with the well-being of an old 27-year-old man and a father of 3. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and drop your comments in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video. Please stay safe out there. Have a lovely day, and bye for now.